These earbuds look really cool, but do they sound good? Let's check it out. Dave Taylor here, and I'm looking at audio gear. This time I'm looking at these. These are the SoundMagic E80C, and they're noise isolating in-ear headphones. Now, in-ear headphones, I don't know, I just don't think of them that way. I think of them as earbuds, but call them whatever you want. They're pretty nicely designed. They're a pretty cool looking product, and they have, as you can see here in this close-up, it's an aluminum housing and gold-plated connector on the end and all this sort of fancy jazz. But the question is, what do they actually sound like? Before we get there, let's talk about the fact that they have 10mm neodymium, that's a tricky word there, neodymium drivers, so pretty decent sized drivers, and gives you 15 to 22,000 hertz response, so it's a nice broad range for your music, and an impressive 102 decibels of sensitivity. Cable itself is 3.9 feet long, just a bit shy of 4 feet. Which is nice if you want to have your music player not maybe sitting within a couple of inches of your head. Obviously that's a benefit. And pretty easy to work with on these, like on this Android phone. Just plug it in, bring up your music player, and you're good to go. Now, it also has an inline microphone, and here's where we start to get into some problems with this. So this little controller is a universal controller, and it's weird. The way that it works is very strange. So when I tried this, for example, with my Macintosh, and I pressed volume up, it goes zoop all the way to the end. And I press volume down, it goes zoop all the way to 0. And with experimentation, after my hearing came back, with experimentation, I found out that one push means it starts to increase, and then a second push stops it. So you have to learn to double push to get these sort of controls. That's clumsy. I've never experienced any other thing that does that. Usually you push, it goes up one increment. You push, it goes up one increment. Nice and easy, no drama, no complexity. Certainly the first time you use these, you might well find that this is like, it's so loud. Not exactly your great first product experience, but there it is. Comes with 3 ear tips and 3 Comply memory foam ear tips. So as with all of these, super important to get the right size to get it to properly fit your ear canal. And then you find out that it still doesn't sound that great. I gotta say, I've listened to other SoundMagic products and been really impressed, and these I'm just not that impressed with. So there's the whole issue with the control, but when you listen to the music, there is the full range of music when you have the right ear tips, but there's no presence to it at all. There's no soundstage, there's no depth, and it's very biased to the high end, so it's fatiguing to listen to. It might be my ears, might be how I listen to things. I certainly have listened to hundreds of different audio devices at this point, but my bigger concern is not even the sound, it's just the issue with the control. And then, while we're talking about it, they really could have used better wire. I think that this is a plastic coated braided wire, and it just feels like it's just less expensive than you're actually going to pay. And this is a perfect example of where a braided fabric would have done great and been less prone to tangles, because no one wants your cord to tangle. So what else can I tell you? It does, on the positive side, come with a very nice little travel case that is quite appealing. And I will say, to be fair, my teen daughter auditioned these and she thought they sounded terrific and she really wants them. So there you go. Different years, different hearing, different expectations of music. Before I tell you what the price is, I would like to ask you to go ahead and click on that subscribe button. I really appreciate that. And if this is useful and informative, thumbs up. Thank you. Sweet. Now, the only thing left to talk about is the actual price. These are the SoundMagic E80C, and they are, like I said, the aluminum in-ear headphones, we'll use their phrasing, and they are $99.99 at Amazon. And I feel like that's a little bit high for what you're actually getting in terms of build quality, in terms of functionality with the control, and in terms of audio quality. But Your view may vary, so I would encourage you to check it out and read other people's reviews too. So, this is Dave Taylor, and I'll catch you in my next video.